It's time to focus on the things you need, the things you deserve. You deserve a healthy body, supplements that get you moving and keep you moving, that make you feel good, look good, do good. And they shouldn't contain GMOs, artificial ingredients, or heavy metals, ever. Supplements that are clinically studied, use proven absorption technologies, are designed by scientists, and are ethically sourced and produced. Supplements with everything you need, nothing you don't. You deserve a company that you can trust, that's dedicated to safe manufacturing practices and third-party testing, that ensures the highest quality of effectiveness from extraction of ingredients all the way to the composition of the packaging. Wait a second. You deserve to see the process. You deserve a company led by a CEO with a deep belief in the power of people, dedicated to inspiring entrepreneurs to achieve success. A company with a phytonutrient chemist and expert on natural molecules who is obsessed with human health and has your best interest in mind to design its products. A board comprised of talented doctors from around the world. You deserve to be surrounded by people you trust and look up to. Empowered ambassadors that inspire wellness every day. Leaders who are rooting for you to be the best version of yourself. A community that works hard and plays hard. You deserve to experience adventures that take you around the world, and you deserve to be recognized for your hard work. It's time to get what you deserve. It's time to shift your focus. 3.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning. Welcome to this week's Empowerment Tuesdays. My name is Nilbert Ng, and I'm joining you all today from beautiful San Diego, California. So I'm a retired naval officer, and I'm now building in this industry. When I was introduced to this amazing opportunity, about 2 years ago, I was already an entrepreneur with a couple of traditional business platforms. However, after experiencing remarkable results with the products and after seeing the business model and the comp plan, I jumped in with both feet. Like they say, when opportunity knocks, you answer, right? So fast forward to today, I'm so blessed to be part of this community, and I'm truly honored to be with you today. As some of you may know, this is my first time in this space, so I had to rely on my leaders and mentors and trust them to show me how to do this. After 22 years of military service, I've discovered 2 very powerful truths. First, leadership is leadership, whether in uniform or in business. Second, leadership is the bridge between potential and performance. So let me share some concepts with you that I pray can help you lead with purpose and mission. So our topic today is building and leading an organization of impact, right? We want leadership that inspires, that aligns, and that multiplies. Another thing that I experienced after 22 years of serving under, I think, a little bit over 18 different commanding officers, true leadership doesn't command with noise. It influences with clarity. Okay, so why organizational leadership matters. Why is it important? Well, leadership isn't just motivating. It's about building a mission or a movement-driven culture. Our industry is a people business. So people are our most important assets, right? So leading people is more about influence rather than control. Great leaders need to inspire, they need to align, and they need to be able to teach duplication. I have numerous memorable moments with 3, but I'd like to share one that really stuck with me and that I would always carry in my heart. It was May of 2023. During our company's official launch in the US, I was brand new and I was already giddy with so much excitement meeting so many leaders, including our CEO, Daniel Piku. During one of the breaks, I was lined up at the hot dog and coffee stand, and right in front of me, I see Christine Peterson, right? So I said to myself, wow, this is the legendary Christine Peterson. So I approach her and introduce myself and tell her that it is such an honor to make her acquaintance. I will never forget what she told me that day. She said, Nilbert, very pleased to meet you. I have heard of you as well because your leader and mentor had already told me about you. I can tell from meeting you in person just now that you will be amazing in this business. Now, you have to remember, I was very new and I just met Christine for the very first time. This is what leaders do. They inspire, right? Leadership isn't about having a title. In the Navy, we had ranks, but what really mattered most was responsibility. So in this business, we have the power to shape belief. We have the power to drive behavior by how we show up. Great leadership sets the tone for duplication, for culture, and for retention. These right here are the four elements of organizational leadership. These four elements, like so vision, structure, empowerment, and accountability. They're like, I would like to compare them to a compass for leadership. Okay. They serve as pillars that form the foundation of what great leadership should be. Because, okay, let's dissect it, right? Without vision, the team lacks direction and they will be susceptible to getting distracted and lost. Without structure and a good system in place, the team will be spending double or triple the effort to achieve milestones. Without empowerment, they lose confidence, and this makes it easy for them to give up or quit. And finally, without accountability, they lose discipline. We'll explore each of these a little bit more over the next few slides. First, leading by example. Why is this important? Your team follows what you do, not what you say. This holds true regardless of what industry we're in. It's really leadership 101 in a nutshell. Set the standard in work ethic, communication, and consistency. As we all know, action speaks louder than words every single time. So it is up to us to set the tone on how we want our team to develop. It is up to us to set the standards. I'd like to use this as an example. We just had an event in Brea, California last Saturday, and there were amazing leaders there like Samson, Chloe, Tanya Valentine, and a whole lot of others. I remember receiving a WhatsApp message from Samson early Saturday morning saying, hey, Nilbert, drive safe. I'll be there at 8:30 a.m. to help set up. See you soon. This is Samson, one of our 6-star directors telling me that he will be at the event 1.5 hours early to help set up. This is what setting the standard looks like, right? Now, when I was in the military, I never gave orders I wasn't willing to carry out myself. In this business, our actions speak louder than our rank. If we show up, if we stay consistent and do the work, our team will follow our lead. So next is building a movement-driven culture. Again, so why is this important? Why is culture very important? We have to create unity around shared values, right? Because our teams, they don't just need motivation. They need a shared vision or a shared mission. It's important to set team values like service, integrity, consistency. Define what your team stands for or what you would like your team to stand for, right? Center that definition around belief and purpose. Build traditions and recognition rituals, like, celebrating wins during huddles, recognizing achievements, or maybe like highlighting leadership moments. At the end of the day, culture is the glue that holds our team together through both growth and challenges. So when everyone knows the mission and has shared values, we are able to build community and momentum. That's where people feel ownership, not just obligation. They will feel that they're part of something bigger than themselves. That's why I love this community so much. When I was in the military, I definitely felt I was part of something bigger, right? Serving my country and defending our country from enemies, both foreign and domestic. Now I find myself serving in a in a different environment, out of uniform, but it's still that sense of achievement by feeling that I'm part of something bigger. Motivating through vision. I love this part because when we can lead with purpose, not pressure, right? We don't need to push, we only need to inspire. We need to focus on our team's personal why. So, as a leader, it's up to us to lead conversations with vision and impact and help our team remember their why, right? Especially when teammates feel like they're not seen or heard, we need to help them reconnect when they feel discouraged. A connected team is a more successful team. Wouldn't you agree, right? When our team members feel valued, heard, and supported, they stay engaged and motivated. So, our success in this industry isn't just about bringing people in, it's about keeping them inspired. So, what's a few tools we can use? Weekly team calls with stories and breakthroughs. So our team has daily huddles with leaders like Christine Peterson, Lance and Tracy Smith, George and Adrian Ruiz, and many others. It is one of my favorite activities in growing my team. One-on-one mentorships with, when you do mentorship, make sure you very intentional when you listen, right? Really listen to what your team members are saying. So this will help you meet them where they are at. And mentorship shouldn't be limited to those who are struggling. If there's a team member who is thriving, highlight and showcase them. That way they can serve to inspire the other team members as well, right? This one I found to be very effective, sharing my own struggles and resilience story. It When I share my story, it I find that it helps my team relate their journey with mine. So if you do this, it will help your team realize that they can do this as well. Remember, great leaders don't have to bark orders. They just have to spark belief, right? Tap into their personal vision, remind them why they started in the first place, and it can help unlock their potential without the need to be pushed. Next is developing new leaders. Remember, we're not here to build a massive team by ourselves. We are here to build builders. So how do we do this? Right? Watch for character and consistency. We can create a leadership pipeline by identifying, empowering, and equipping. Keep your eyes open for initiative and character, right? When you find that, those team members that show initiative, give responsibility, not just recognition. Work them into small leadership roles like, like hosting calls, maybe helping train other team members, new brand ambassadors, or helping with follow-ups. Equip them to lead others, right? This is how we build leaders. Give them honest feedback to help them grow and to help them stay accountable. We're not just building a following, we're building a legacy of leadership. So find those who show up without being asked, who serve others naturally, and mentor them into leadership. Your success isn't measured by how many follow you, but by how many rise because of you, right? Now, servant leadership in action. This part right here was very easy for me to put together because we already are living this. We are led by so many servant leaders in our company, starting from the, from the very top, right? Be strong and humble. Our servant leaders are teaching us to lead with strength and confidence and yet remain approachable and very down to earth and grounded. Right? Stay consistent in the hard seasons. Everyone knows in this industry, it doesn't progress in a straight line. There will be highs and there will be lows, inevitably, right? Achieving success isn't avoiding the lows, it's knowing how to rise from them, right? Remember, it is up to us to let our team know this is very normal. It's not a crisis, right? So our team watches how we handle hard times more than how we celebrate wins. And this, is how our belief becomes their belief. Effective leadership shines through every season. Choose connection over control, right? Endeavor to be clear with your expectations, but always remain compassionate. To truly connect with your team, you need to meet them where they are while holding them accountable. In leadership, power is easy. Everyone knows that, right? Humility takes strength. Servant leadership is choosing to lead with empathy, consistency, and courage. Your team will follow the leader who shows up with them, not just ahead of them. Right? And then here are some takeaways that I kind of want to leave with you. Um, when you lead this movement with mission and vision, you help anchor your team, right? Your vision will serve as your team's anchor, and everyone stays aligned. Okay. Now, when you teach them to duplicate this, right? When your team shares your vision, it helps them anchor their teams. Right? Build culture before chasing results. This right here is what separates us from every other company out there. We are building a culture based on loving ourselves, loving our families, and loving our community. When we concentrate on building culture, we don't have to worry about results. It will naturally follow. This is what we do, right? Empower others to lead with you. We empower each other so we can collectively spread this beautiful movement all over the world. Remember, leadership isn't a destination, it's a daily decision. Every message, every call, every moment is a chance to lead with clarity, lead with care, and lead with consistency. My team knows this. Every time I do training, I love leaving them with some quotes that I found to be very motivational related to the topic at hand. So here's a few to share with you. Okay. Success isn't just what you achieve, it's who you help rise along the way, from Tony Robbins. Okay. Don't build a team just for profit. Build a team that makes people better just by being part of it. Okay. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. I love this one actually from it's an African proverb. It basically really basically tells me bring everyone else along the way on your journey, right? A leader, well, everyone should know this one right here. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way, from the great John Maxwell. Your job isn't to convince people to join you. It is to cast a vision so big it inspires the people to align with it, right? So you build a vision that will attract like-minded folks, that will attract the right people who will join your movement and help you build this organization and spread this all over, right? So, my friends, this is basically, kind of like a few of the concepts that I really felt that would be hopefully, would be able to give you some nuggets, right? That you're able to draw that will help you in building your business as well as leading your teams. I hope that it will help you walk away inspired to lead not just with strategy, but with heart. Our team doesn't need perfection. They just need our presence, our purpose, and our belief. And I myself, I can share, I've been, with the company for almost 2 years, and I've had my highs, I've had my lows. I've achieved, certain milestones, but, I've been stuck, for the longest time at certain parts of the journey, right? And I can tell you, if it weren't for the community that we have, that is so supportive, that really helps lift everyone up, if it weren't for our servant leaders who are always ready to reach down or reach out to assist in, every which way, it would have been a lot more difficult. This journey would have been a lot more difficult. So I've learned so much from our leaders, from my peers, as well as my own team members that are in my organization. Yes, we learn from not only from our leaders, we learn from everyone, from other teams, you call it upline, downline, crossline, or sideline. you know um, there's so much resources we have, right? And then getting our teams to events. I'm so excited for our upcoming convention, and definitely getting my team fired up for it. Like I shared earlier, on my very first event when I attended our company's launch in May of 2023, I got so inspired by just being able to meet the different leaders and listen to the different speakers, that it really opened up my mind. It really opened up the possibilities of what I can achieve with this platform, with this journey. So I pray that it does the same for you. I really thank you all for allowing me to share with you today. Remember, we have Empowerment Hour every week, Tuesdays here in North America, and Wednesdays in Asia. So this is Nilbert signing off from San Diego. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.